I told my friend I don't want to end up like her after she told me to lower my standards. So I've been single for like 8 months now, and honestly, I was doing pretty good. My friend Emma though, she kept bugging me about dating. Every time we hung out, she'd be like, "You need to get back out there, and you're being too picky." Last Friday, we're at this coffee shop downtown, and she's showing me guys on her dating apps. She's swiping through and going, "What about him? He seems nice." I look over and the dude's bio literally says he lives with his mom and doesn't have a car. I'm like, "Emma, no thanks." She rolls her eyes and keeps swiping. Shows me another guy who's shirtless in every single photo, and his bio is just gym selfies. I shake my head again. Then she gets this annoyed look and puts her phone down hard on the table. "You know what your problem is?" she says. "Your standards are way too high. You need to lower them if you actually want to find someone." I'm like, "Excuse me?" Because this caught me completely off guard. Emma's been my friend since college, and she's always been supportive before. She leans back in her chair and crosses her arms. "I'm serious. You're 26. You're not getting any younger. You can't expect some perfect Prince Charming to just show up. Look at me. I date guys who aren't exactly my dream man, but at least I'm not alone." That hit me weird, because Emma's dating situation was not great. She was always complaining about her boyfriend Jake, like constantly. He'd cancel plans last minute, forget important dates, and from what she told me, he was pretty much useless around the house. She was always venting about how he'd leave dishes everywhere and never helped with anything. But I didn't say anything at first. I just stirred my latte and tried to change the subject. "I'm not looking for perfect. I just want someone who has their life together." "See, that's what I mean," Emma says, getting more worked up. "You want someone with a good job, their own place, a car, hobbies, emotional maturity. That's like a whole checklist. Real relationships aren't like that." I'm sitting there thinking, those aren't even high standards. Those are like basic adult requirements. But Emma keeps going, "You need to be more realistic. Maybe date a guy who's still figuring things out. Maybe someone who's going through a rough patch. You can't just wait around for someone who checks every box." And that's when something inside me snapped. Because I looked at Emma, really looked at her, and I could see how exhausted she looked. She had bags under her eyes, her hair was kind of messy, and she just seemed stressed all the time lately. I thought about all our conversations over the past year, how Jake had borrowed money from her and never paid it back, how he'd show up drunk to her work events, how she'd been trying to fix him for 2 years, how she'd cry to me about feeling unappreciated but then make excuses for him. So I put down my coffee and looked her straight in the eye. "Emma, I appreciate the advice, but honestly, I don't want to end up like you." Her face went completely pale, like all the color just drained out. "What's that supposed to mean?" "I mean, I don't want to be with someone I have to constantly make excuses for. I don't want to be exhausted from trying to change someone who doesn't want to change. I don't want to settle for less than I deserve just because I'm scared of being alone." The coffee shop got really quiet around us. Emma just stared at me for like 10 seconds without saying anything. Then she grabbed her purse and stood up so fast her chair scraped loudly against the floor. "You're such a bitch," she said, loud enough that other people turned to look. "I was trying to help you, and this is how you respond? Maybe there's a reason you're still single." She stormed out without looking back.